Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is so visible when you look at the way William Samoei Ruto is using the majority leader, Kimani Ichung'wah, when it comes to the certain amendments of the law in the National Assembly. It is clear that William Ruto is going to use Kimani Ichung'wah to sideline some individuals occupying the office in the Republic of Kenya. And because I want us to understand something that is so complex that I've seen some people coming out reacting about, where when you look at now Ruto is using Kimani Ichung'wah to draft or rather to amend certain laws where there are certain government administration laws that now are being transferred from the Attorney General's office, Justin MUTURI, to the office of the Public Service Commission headed by Felix Kosgei. So without any fear of contradiction here, something that is bringing a lot of argument here is about the public seal. William Ruto is intended to transfer the public seal from the office of the Attorney General, Justin MUTURI, to the office of the Public Service Commission, Felix Kosgei, and that is so evidential that now William Ruto is transferring the certain functions of the Attorney General directly to the Statehouse, because Felix Kosgei is the head of public service and he is operating most of the time in the Statehouse. So this power is being removed from the office of the Attorney General, Justin MUTURI, to the office of the Public Service Commissioner or Public Service Commission headed by Felix Kosgei. But now, as the government administration law amendments is being sponsored by Kimani Ichung'wah, we are being told that now the head of Public Service Commission, that is Felix Kosgei, is going to be custodian. He is going to be the custodian of the public seal. And this public seal is mainly used by the Attorney General when it comes to certain, of course, advising the government of the day and certain rule of law, now is being transferred from the office of the Attorney General to the office of the Felix Kosgei. But now, just the other day, the office of the Attorney General was having also a problem with the Solicitor General in the Statehouse, where certain powers were being removed from his office to the Solicitor General in the Statehouse. The question is, why are they now removing more functions from the office of the Attorney General? At the same time, Justin MUTURI, who is the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, is keeping quiet. And even according to the NTV inclusive analysis, they're coming out that after having this news, they tried to reach out the Attorney General, Justin MUTURI, and Justin MUTURI became adamant and not even responding towards these amendments of the public seal. But now, it is so evidential that the proposed amendments of the law seeks to transfer public seal to the Statehouse. It is so evidential that Justin MUTURI is being sidelined. At the same time, William Ruto is coming out to use Kimani Ichung'wah to come out and sideline Justin MUTURI live. It is not for the first time we are seeing this kind of behavior by a president that he wants to control everything. You find that there are certain laws that are being amended in the National Assembly or Senate Assembly without any knowledge of the Attorney General. As we speak, we do understand that the President of the Republic of Kenya is having also more advisors across the board. But when look at Attorney General, I think his main role supporting can I call it executive or the president? Let us call it executive. It is mainly stipulated that the Attorney General is always advising the government of the day when it comes to the laws. And if any case they are going against the law, it is the Attorney General that always comes also to advise them. Even the Chief Justice can come out and chip in and try to advise. So William Ruto is having advisors across the board, but with their main functions stipulated in the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. So when I saw this news, it was a clear indication that Justin Muturi is being sidelined, where Kimani Ichung'wah is now the boy or the kid in the house that William Ruto is using to try to stipulate his issues, as he is transferring more main functions or duties of Attorney General to the office of Felix Kosgei, who is the Public Service Commission. I want you to watch the video of NTV coming out to try to tell us the reality about whatever is happening in between William Ruto, Justin Muturi. At the same time, there is a lot of wrangles in between the Statehouse and also the Prime Cabinet. At the same time, he is the Cabinet Minister of Foreign Affairs. So I want you to understand very clean how Attorney General Justin Muturi is being sidelined without even coming out to react on anything. In other words, this government is for William Ruto, and he is the one who decides everything. So I want you to watch whatever NTV is saying.
The National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill 2023, which has been sponsored by the Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, not only seeks to reintroduce the controversial positions of Chief Administrative Secretaries, but also seeks to have the Head of Public Service, Felix Kosgei, be the custodian of the public seal and any other instruments of state that are not in the custody of any other person. If the amendment goes through, the Head of Public Service, who serves at the pleasure of the President, will now keep the instrument provided by law and used for the execution of an official or public document, clipping the powers of the Attorney General. NTV's Melita Oletenges interrogates.
The puzzle of the proposed changes to the National Government Administration Laws sponsored by the Leader of Majority in the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah, is the transfer of some of the functions of the Office of the Attorney General, Justin Muturi, to the Office of the Head of Public Service and Chief of Staff, Felix Kosgei. The amendment bill reads in part, "The head of the public service shall be the chief of staff to the president, be the administrative head of the executive office of the president, and the custodian of the public seal and other instruments of state that are not in the custody of any other person." The transfer of the seal and instrument, which is critical in execution of official public documents from the Office of the Attorney General, which is pivotal in promoting the rule of law and defending public interest on matters policy, coordination and oversight of various legal sector institutions, begs the question, why? On the other hand, the head of public service is at the beck and call of President William Ruto. Is the Attorney General Justin Bedan Muturi the chief government legal advisor, a man under siege? And does the National Government Administration Laws Amendment Bill 2023 seek to clip his wings and consolidate presidential powers? And is the move going to hoodwink the public on critical decisions made by the executive? Justin Muturi's demeanor is far from his predecessors, seen as a silent Attorney General, and he has been deemed as President William Ruto's crony. But the bill seeking to withdraw certain powers from his office has been interpreted by pundits as deep state power plays. So what could have rocked the political underwaters, with reports indicating that some of government-sponsored bills do not pass through Muturi? The Attorney General did not respond to our queries over reports that he was bypassed during the drafting of the amendment bill. Muturi is also involved in a power tussle with Solicitor General Shadrack Mose, as well as the Public Service Commission. It has emerged that Mose is overshadowing MUTURI at the State Law Office by reporting directly to President William Ruto. On September 21, 2023, PSC through a letter warned the Attorney General that hiring without involvement of PSC would not be included in public service payroll. Yet, he is mandated by law to hire councils. The fight over the hiring mandate was triggered by a recent letter by MUTURI in an advice to Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi that PSC has no powers in regulating human resource in parastatals. A total departure from the past. The previous AGs wielded immense power, enjoying support from the presidency, with notable names like the late Sir Charles Njonjo, Amos Wako being the longest-serving, succeeded by Professor Githu Muigai, Paul Kihara Kariuki, and now JB MUTURI. Melita Oletenges, NTV.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the issue that is happening when it comes to the transfer of the public seal from Justin MUTURI's office to the head of Public Service Commission, that is Felix Kosgei, this is something that is going to trigger the function and also the kind of duties that belongs to the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. When you look at the previous Attorney Generals, they came out enjoying this public seal. If today they are being, of course, the government of the day, led by William Ruto, is preparing to amend the law where the public seal is going to be transferred from the office of the Attorney General to the office of the Public Service Commission, that is Felix Kosgei, or any person that will come, I think this is something that is triggering and also interfering with the functionality of the office of the Attorney General. As this is the main kind of sign and signal that William Ruto has come out to identify that someone that is going to be used easily in the National Assembly, and that is Kimani Ichung'wah, who is going to interfere with certain issues, left, right, center. Just the other day, I listened to Kimani Ichung'wah trying to propose an amendment that anyone that is going to go against the traffic rule is going to be penalized, starting 250,000 to 500,000 Kenya shillings. This was not good before the eyes or the ears of the Member of Parliament of Suba South, Suba North or where, Mele Odhiambo, who came out saying that Kimani Ichung'wah is likely coming out to be like a mad person. Because when you look at certain ideas and also the amendment that is bringing on the floor of the House, is showing a kind of person that is being used by someone. And that is clearly William Samoei Ruto. But with time, you will understand that Kimani Ichung'wah as someone that easily being used by the executive to interfere with the functionality with certain offices in the Republic of Kenya, as they believe they have the numbers in the National Assembly, they have the right to change anything that they want in their government. So when you look at Justin MUTURI coming out to keep quiet, then it means he doesn't have anything to say, but just to keep quiet and see whatever things are going to be. So we are just waiting whatever Justin MUTURI is going to say, but I believe he's not going to say anything. He doesn't have powers to say anything. William Ruto is the one who plans everything. Naende wako panga. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.